Hello, I'm Derek Walker. I'm the Future Generations Commissioner for Wales. Wales is one of the most nature depleted countries on Earth. 1 in 6 of our species are at risk of extinction, including the Atlantic salmon and the curlew. The curlew is at risk because of modern farming practices and urban development. Our ecosystems are deteriorating. 60% of our rivers protected for nature fail to meet their water quality targets, including the Usk, the Wye and the Cleddau. There are increased pressures on the marine environment due to pollution, climate change, invasive species and historic overfishing. We have a long way to go to restore our natural ecosystems to where they were just a few generations ago. Wales Environment Link, a network of 50 environmental organisations, estimates that £438 million is needed annually to halt and reverse nature loss by 2030. But this sort of funding isn't found easily in the public purse. If we are to meet that funding gap, we need to work with private, philanthropic and crowdsourced funding, and that must be a priority. And we must find ways to do this appropriately, using public sector funds where necessary as a lever. Where markets are being shaped in Wales through the work and the funding of the public sector, we must ensure this action takes us towards our well-being goals. Our well-being goals define the future that the people of Wales have asked for. They seek to find a balance across all our needs, be they economic, environmental, social or cultural. This is our unique added value in Wales. The Act defines in law how we think about our bottom line, and we must use this to our advantage to set the bar for genuine, high integrity investment. Momentum is growing for action on nature finance in Wales, with this Newtown conference a milestone event that hopefully we will all remember as the place where we decided to act together and with urgency. In my Future Generations Report 2025, published in April, I recommended that Welsh Government set up an expert group to look at how a national approach might be taken forward. Robust governance at the national level can ensure we set the right standards, that we manage the risks and the benefits, and make decisions for the right reasons. It also allows for national products to be developed, such as low interest loans or bonds. This approach will help us join the dots between existing evidence and support, such as the Sustainable Farming Scheme, the SONAR State of Natural Resources Report, or our commitments to the Global Biodiversity Framework. Aligning governance to the Wellbeing of Future Generations Act can help ensure multiple benefits, not just for the economy and the environment, but for the social and cultural well-being of Wales too. The people of Wales must be involved and listened to so that we get this right. We need to consider together how we protect and nurture our Welsh language, our rural way of life, how we retain local ownership of land and ensure continued access to green and blue spaces, rural jobs and volunteering. How we approach planning decisions for land and marine areas is key to getting this right too. So in my Future Generations report, I have also called on the Welsh Government to develop an integrated land use framework that balances commitments to restore nature, support food production, improve climate resilience and development. We've seen the development of draft principles for sustainable investment in Wales, and those principles must be followed whilst ensuring transparency and integrity. Importantly, to know if we're doing this right, we need to see tangible evidence emerge of benefits going directly to our communities. Something I want to see is the opportunity for public sector and other partners to collaborate on the regional level. A system for Wales which encourages landscape or catchment-wide partnerships regionally would not only make investment more likely, as it provides opportunities at scale, but would also allow public sector organisations and others to pool their resources and insight. But this will require the right structures for implementation. Nature finance markets are relatively new to Wales, but they are coming. We need strong leadership to guide Wales through this new territory. We need to ensure we are listening to the people of Wales and delivering something that we can be proud of as a nation. This is why it's important that you as leaders have been convened today to start the big thinking around this, strategically and consciously. Rather than let it be done to us, now is the opportunity to shape it for ourselves, protecting the interest of the people of Wales long into the future. Diolch. Thank you.